I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to configure a backup in BitCan. First thing to do is to click here to drop into our backup configuration process. Here we walk you through some questions to help you set up your backup. First thing to do is to give it a name. I'm going to call ours Demo Backup. Next step is to tell us what you're going to be backing up, either a file, directory, Mongo, or MySQL. We're going to do a MySQL. Then let us know where the database instance is located. In the case of MySQL, it can either reside on a server that is publicly accessible via SSH or an IP address which is publicly accessible. In our case, we need to let BitCan know about a server on which the database is residing. So we'll select the Create New Server button. In this dialog, we're going to configure a new server that BitCan is able to access via SSH. We're going to give it a name and an IP address and a username. The only change you need to make on your server is to copy this public SSH key into your authorized keys file on the server. I'll show you how to do that now. Simply click on the copy key button, and that's going to store this SSH public key in your clipboard. Then SSH into your server and open your authorized keys file. And at the bottom, paste that key. That's it. If we go back to BitCan and hit save, BitCan's going to go out and test that server to make sure it can SSH into it with those credentials. And it succeeded. So now we have this as a server listed. Next, we need to specify whether the database resides on this server that we just set up or on another box behind the server. It's residing on the server, so we're going to leave this option as yes. If not, we could have picked no and given an IP address at this step. Then it's just normal database credentials and configuration. What's the database we're going to back up? What's the user and the MySQL password? Next, we're going to tell BitCan when we want this backup to execute. I'm going to choose Thursday at 1 a.m. And finally, we say who should get emails about this backup. And the emails will go out for successful backups and for failed backups. Finally, we click the Save Backup button here, and all of these credentials and all this configuration is tested and verified, and it succeeded. So now we have a backup configured here. If I drill into this backup page, I can execute it immediately, and you can see that back on the dashboard, we're slowly filling in information, useful statistics for you about your backups. So this backup that we just kicked off has been running for 10 seconds. It's currently in progress, and we could cancel it if we wanted to at this point. We don't want to do that right now. But you could also see that it's also scheduled to run 2 days from now. As we drill into the backup list page, you can see these are all of your configured backups with various sizes, when's the next one going to run, when did the last one run. Since the last one is currently running, it's here. And here we show you a widget of the last 5 backups. So because only one has ever run, we're showing one is in progress right here. This one hasn't executed yet. Again, we could cancel the backup here if we wanted to. And then as we drill in further, we have all of our backup configuration information right here, configuration right here, number of backups, the size on disk that's being stored in BitCan. And we can see that that backup that we started finished in 47 seconds, and this is the size of the backup. If we want to retrieve that backup, we click here, and we're able to download a zipped up backup. That's it.